And we're going to see a warm up yet again today. Low clouds have moved into most of our valley locations this morning, not dealing with as much fog as what we were seeing yesterday, but it is still spotty out there, especially around the Hollister into the Gilroy area and around Watsonville as well. That's kind of where we're seeing some of those fog reports this morning. But let's go ahead and talk about that heat. We do have an excessive heat warning that's been ongoing for interior locations of Monterey County and San Benito County. Now, this is really those far interior valley locations and those mountainous areas as well. Now, we do have an extension on this excessive heat warning, and this will now include the Santa Clara County locations, such as the Santa Clara Valley and the Eastern Hills here. That will go into effect at 11 a.m. this morning. We are going to see temperatures bumping up today. We're going to see more of those 90s and triple digits. So, yeah, that even includes this area. Now, Santa Cruz Mountains, you're probably going to see one of the biggest warm-ups today, anywhere between 5 to 10 degrees, but you're going to be in a heat advisory. That will go back into effect today at 11 a.m. Salinas Valley, Carmel Valley, Hollister area, you're also going to be in this heat advisory as well. All of these alerts last until Friday, 8 p.m. So we're still going to be dealing with that heat, but if you're sick of the heat, you're looking for some relief, we got it coming. It will be here by this weekend, where we're going to gradually start to see those temperatures decreasing. That will happen a little more so for those inland locations as we head through the week. We are going to have a little bump in temperatures tomorrow around the coast. But today, as you're heading out the door, just expect those low clouds in the Salinas Valley, Hollister, up into the Santa Clara Valley. We're seeing those low clouds around the coast. As we head into that 9 a.m. hour, once again, we're going to see the clearing of those low clouds, mostly sunny skies out there for those inland areas. We are going to keep those clouds around the coast today, at least most of the morning. Now, we will have some clearing on the north side of the bay around lunchtime. Southern eastern portion of the bay, though, still going to be dealing with those low clouds off and on. We could see a pocket around Monterey and Seaside yet again. And I've said this before, it's kind of a rinse and repeat cycle this week. We're going to see those low clouds once again thickening up, filling the bay overnight. They will move into some of our valley locations tomorrow morning. And of course, when we have the low clouds, patchy fog not out of the question. Temperatures for you today, not too bad, very comfortable on the north side of the bay, especially since you're going to see more of that sunshine out there. Later on this afternoon, we're going to be in those low to mid 70s, low 80s for Felton, but we're going to be back in those 90s for places like Ben Lomond and Boulder Creek. Also back in those 90s Summit area, you'll be in those low 90s today, upper 80s for Bonnie Doon. So again, some of our higher elevations are going to be warming up about 5 to 10 degrees. Once you're near the coast again, though, Davenport, you'll be in those mid 60s, and really you can expect those 60s for most of our coastal cities. 73 for Watsonville, as well as Salinas, 93 in Hollister. We're back in those triple digits for the Santa Clara Valley. Monterey Peninsula, you're going to be in one of our cooler spots today with those low to mid 60s. But again, with that pocket of sunshine out there, Monterey, Seaside, you'll be in those upper 60s to low 70s. Up and down the Salinas Valley, we're going to see some warmer temperatures here as well, with most of the valley back in those 80s today. We're going to be back in those 90s for King City, still in those triple digits for Pinnacles, Parkville, Bradley, San Antonio Valley. Once you're back around the Big Sur coast, now again, Big Sur, you kind of get this weird wind pattern that kind of comes off the mountains, so that actually keeps you a little bit warmer than a lot of our other coastal cities. But you're going to be back in those upper 80s today. Carmel Valley, you're going to be back in those 90s. So again, an overall warm up this afternoon. We're going to continue to see slightly warmer temperatures tomorrow, but our coastal temperatures are the ones that are going to be warming up more so tomorrow. Overnight lows, you can expect widespread 50s.